dash. Now we want to analyze the chart. Okay, since this is the first time we want to analyze this chart, that's why we start with higher time frame. We start with the monthly. As we can see, based on the monthly, we can see on 2017. All right, the highest price we could get almost was 1621. All right, now we want to see how we can look for the trade. This is what we get as what we can see based on monthly chart. The price broke the previous stop. Now we want to see how we can look at the trade. And in this case, we move to weekly chart. Now we're looking at this correction. We have nothing else to discuss here. And we move to daily. All right. Now, as we can see, based on daily chart, we get this up move, and now we are within this correction. How we can look for this correction? As we can see, the way was moving based on lower time frame. We can see the what the way was moving was a corrective. Okay. And what I want to say here is not most of the chart, some of the chart we have been looking for, we got this kind of the correction. That's why we mentioned we need to be aware if this is a flat for this one become deeper before we get the next move. We are not looking for the price to drop. We are not looking for sell. We're looking for buy. But we need to be aware of this possibility in case the price cannot continue. All right. And as I mentioned, not most of the chart, some of the chart we have this flat already. But what we are looking for, we're looking for continuation. Now the question is how we can look for trade here, what we can get here, and what type of the correction we can get. In this case, we move to lower time frame, we move to forward chart. All right. If we can see based on forward chart, the way it was moving here was already corrective. Even we refer to this indicator, we could see the divergence. That's why simply we knew that the possibility of the price to drop. And again, we have this drop on some of the charts. Okay, now we want to see how we can look at this. Can we put this one in relative to this? All right, that's mean we're looking for buy. Any buy setup we can look for. Now the question is what we get here. This is a correction for price to become deeper before we get the buy, or we can get the reversal. This is the only question, but based on forward chart we don't have anything. But what we're looking for, we want to get the buy with the breakout of this top, which is the top minute 294. We're looking for continuation. We want the price to break this. Okay, the only thing is we want to see how deep this correction can be before we get the next move. All right, and in this case we move to lower time frame, we move to forward chart. And as we can see based on forward chart, if we put this one in 1 hour chart, if we put this one in relative to this, if we refer to the indicators, we see we have a divergence. That's why simply we could expect the price to drop. Okay, now how we can look at this exactly here. Now the question is whether this one turn to a correction in relative to this for one more drop before we get the reversal, or the price can reverse from here. It doesn't matter, and from now any buy setup either from here, or we get the correction for one more drop before we get the reversal. I mean, then from there we get the reversal. Any of this option we get, if we get the buy setup, we can take it. And the best thing is if this one give us one move up, turn to a flat, any drop, then from there we can look for buy. This is the best because at least we can confirm this move is finished. But if the price reverse from here with the flag, also we can look for buy. But what we want here, we need to get the sharp move. And the best thing is the flag is above this. All right. Because we want the breakout of the stop, because we don't want to be, because if we get the flat here, we can expect for one more drop. Maybe we move to 15 minutes, it will be more clear. All right. That's why we mentioned may this one move a bit higher. If this one has a corrective, we will have this flat. Either they break the top or not, any reversal from there we can expect. That's why if we get any trade setup from here with the sharp move with the flag, we want to break out of this. If we are looking for the sharp, not corrective move. This is the only reason maybe we get the flat here. Because if we move to 1 hour chart, we explain that may this one turn to a correction relative to this for one more drop. Anyway, we're looking for buy, but right now we don't have the buy setup. The only thing is we're looking for this. You want to see what we will get from here, but any buy from, from here, we will take the trade, and with the breakout of this stop, we start to manage. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.